Well, obviously disappointed with at least the main message that I told the team, I told them at halftime was, great teams are going to find a way, and we're not there yet. We didn't take care of what we needed to take care of in the second half to win a football game, and the result was a loss. What I told the team was, that's one loss, and I know you can say two, what have you, but we're going to get back on track. We'll get back on track tomorrow, and I'm going to lead this team. We're going to get this thing back on track. It starts with me and it ends with me, and we're going to get back going tomorrow.
Questions for Coach?
Curt, a lot of mistakes in this game that were self-inflicted that haven't really been a characteristic of this team. You know, where do you put that? Right after the game.
Well, I told the team there are no excuses. You pull the blame, and we can't have 10 penalties. We got to take care of the football. We got to swarm to the football, and the things that we talked about before the game that were must to win. I felt we had to not have drives get stalled. I thought we went down the first drive, did a nice job. The end of the half we did, but there was a lull in there. And swarming to the ball. I thought they were able to move the ball. And then on special teams to finish forward. And field position killed us on special teams. And but we're going to come back tomorrow, get up tomorrow, and tomorrow's a new day. I don't care. We've got 10 games to go, and we're going to get back on track tomorrow. And I'm going to lead this team, and we're going to win.
Dayton's offense wasn't a surprise in what they did. How were they able to do it so well, and what was the shortcoming defensively today?
Well, I wasn't blowing smoke up anyone's, when I said this was going to be our biggest challenge this year. And we watched these guys. We got a tremendous amount of respect to these guys. That tight end is a great player. He ain't a good player. He's a great player. And quarterback reminds me of Ryan Boyle. And Ryan Boyle is a great player. And that's what that guy is. They're a smart football team. They're well coached, and I give them all the credit.
What was the mood in the locker room, both at halftime and then after the game? What did you see in the players' eyes?
Well, truly at halftime, I felt like there was no panic in anyone's eyes, players, coaches. We knew what we had to do. We had to play much better, but there was nothing we could do in the first half. I thought we went out there and were able to get back in it. And but there was never panic. I really felt throughout the whole game, really felt like we were going to win the game. I think everybody on the sidelines felt like we were going to win the game. And I know we got a great team, but we're gonna get back on track.
Where does that process start with getting back on track?
Well, I think the main message that I had to the team was, you got to have a great week. It's all week. We can't have. I made it very clear to them in the locker room. Everyone's got seven days in a week. Everyone's got 24 hours in a day. Everyone's got 60 minutes in an hour and 60 seconds in a minute. No person's time is more valuable than the others. But yet we still had some guys come up short, and I'll be in. That's on me. I handle the discipline of the football team. We're not going to have that. We're going to have a great week. It's going to start tomorrow. We're going to learn from this film, the goods and the bads. We're going to come back together. We're going to put together a great game plan. We're going to go to class on Monday, and then Tuesday we're getting back to work, get ready to win a football game next Saturday.
You talked about the game week preparation. You did say you felt a little bit better about it this week, but you certainly don't want a wake-up call like this.
Mm-hmm.
What response do you anticipate from the players, knowing how they've, based on how they've handled adversity before?
Oh, I believe in this football team. Last year we were 2-4. No one gave us a chance to win 5 in a row. Ultimately, it's the same group of guys back. So there's no panic. We'll come together. There's no pointing fingers. I told the team, I said, there's no one to blame but me, period. I said, I don't want a single guy taking the blame. That's on me. So bottom line.
On a good side, you ran the ball well. Peterson Curlegrand was, close to, he ended up with 194 yards
Mhm.
rushing. Those were good things, but they weren't always, it came and went.
Sure.
Where do you think the inconsistency was? Where did that originate?
It's hard to tell without watching the film, Todd, but typically when something like that happens, there's a breakdown at one or two positions. A guy doesn't stay on a block or what have you. But for the most part, I thought, ran the ball decent at times. We just can't have drives get killed. I'm not making excuses by any means. We had penalties, and it was us. It wasn't. It was called even. That's the way the game was, and we got to block better. We got to be more disciplined with our hands and get those things created so we're not behind the chains on field position. And there's times on the kickoff return, we've got a holding penalty, and can't do that. We can't do that on special teams. Can't start a drive deep in their own territory and have to go 90, 80 yards. But that's part of it.